Alright, welcome to episode 50 of LEGO Marvel Avengers as we continue the Freeplay run of the Avengers storyline, heading to Shakespeare in the Park. And this level is broken into 3 parts, and so we're going to be headed to the first one in this episode, and we're going to bring Doctor Strange on board since his power set and Vision's power set are pretty similar, and we played a lot of Vision in the Captain America level. So here we are, moving into Shakespeare in the Park. So we'll get our mission briefing, and of course everything will sound familiar there. And then we're going to be brought back into sort of the transitional part of the level. So this is kind of unusual. No, I take it back. The Helicarrier part of this level did count toward our stud totals last time. So here we are, back on the Helicarrier deck, again having to fix a few items. Also, Captain America can come on board. Yeah, ignore the fact that Captain America is already on board. So I was curious as to whether or not I could go ahead and activate this Captain America shield switch, and no, it's locked. So we are going to have to go through and actually get the various things from the level. And now we're already switching off of Doctor Strange in order to use Baron Zemo at this computer terminal, because after it activates its shield activation, you would think that it would activate a Hydra activation, and it doesn't actually do that. So the next thing we're going to need to do is some stealth in order to activate the Captain America banner here, which is going to take us off of Zemo. And we're going to go ahead and use Black Widow, but instead of using Avengers Black Widow, we're going to use Age of Ultron Black Widow. Yeah, and that's one thing down. Now, we already have, I believe, True Avenger status on this level, so there's no need to run around and pick up extra studs. But you can see we're still missing 2 character tokens, the red brick, and some mini kits. So we need to be on the lookout for those options. Here's the oil that we picked up last time. So we're going to switch characters now down to Spider-Man in order to do this little platforming bit here. Not because he's a better jumper than Black Widow, but because, again, we can use his spider sense to get through those little computer parts. All right, now the elevator is set for us. And now I'm running around looking for things that might possibly lead to mini kits. Okay, there's a little bit of stud collection. Again, I'm only doing this to see if it opens up anything regarding mini kits around here. We've already drained this level of its studs once. No real need for us to do it again other than just to have extra studs available when we finally decide to purchase things. Namely red bricks. Alright, so we're going to We're going to move back toward the elevator here and change, no, maybe not change characters. Okay, we're going to try to climb up using Spider-Man's webs, and there's actually a way you can get him to back up his web when he's in that position, but went ahead and just stood on the elevator anyway. And then Cap decided not to stick around. So Spider-Man's going to build this computer console here, and once again we're going to have to solve the little computer puzzle, which is not very hard. And here's showing you one of the things from Spider-Man in this game that's different than Spider-Man in Lego Marvel Superheroes. In Lego Marvel Superheroes, Spider-Man there were limits to what Spider-Man could stick webs to. And so he couldn't do the crazy spider line thing where he just sort of shoots webs into the sky and somehow that works. In this game, he can do that. Go figure. Alright, and so for the sake of having a flying character, we're going to switch to the Iron Patriot here. I'm going to blow up the satellite dish, and then we're going to build a speed character platform here. Right, well, that means we're going to switch off of the Iron Patriot because you know he's not a speed character, and we'll go into the Iron Bulldog, the created character that carries Mjolnir here. So he's going to go up and over and break a box. And by breaking that box, he's now up into an area that we can now use to find out where Stan Lee is. And evidently Stan Lee can just jump on a drone that was right next to him. And we fulfilled our Stan Lee rescuing requirement for this video. Which is nice because that means we don't have to go looking through the forest or looking around Stuttgart in order to find him. And there, just in web slinging around, you'll notice I saw a minikit. So I need to go get that minikit. My ability to do that as Spider-Man probably a little bit compromised. Be easier to do it just as a flying character. Particularly if I jump all the way back down to the bottom of the level. Maybe I have plans. And maybe I just know I can go back and get that later. Alright, we're breaking more studs again, looking for more things. And now I'm going to go get that mini kit, I think. First, we're going to test out, see if these things are made of gold. They are not. They're just gold colored. And we're going to milk studs out of that plane with our laser. Alright, now we're back up here again. We never did activate this computer console because we got kind of stuck looking around at stuff. But this is what opens up the area down below once we close the circuit. And that'll bring out our signal man and also give us access to the sweeper, which is going to take care of all the oil for us. So I need to be a little bit careful doing this. Not so much the sweeper part. And you can see I just ran the sweeper into a Quinjet or a fighter. Can't really tell without affecting it. But even once we activate these three things, you know that the level won't end until Captain America puts his shield in the shield switch to activate the Helicarrier elevator. So, you know, you've got a little bit of leeway here just in case you're concerned about ending the level early. So, there we go.
The deck looks so clean. Why, it's as good as new. I didn't even think it was possible to see your own reflection in concrete.
Okay, I'm just evidently just stud happy. Is all I can figure. All right, now we're gonna go get that mini kit. Well, I say that we could easily be going after the signal flags as well. Although we do need to talk to the guy first, otherwise the game won't let us go and get them. Okay, we need to go up, and there's the mini kit right there. That's our fourth mini kit, so we're likely good on mini kits for this part of the level. Can't pick those up until we actually talk to the guy. So let's go do that.
Shield's new aircraft signaling officer.
And now we can go get him. Of course, this brings up a point. You know, we should be able to just fly up there and grab them. But the game really does want you to at least activate these acrobatic bars, even if you don't use them, before it will let you pick up the signal flags. All right, so now the signal flags are in place. Everything is ready. We can bring in the Quinjet. Of course, we have Captain America with us already, but you know, after the brief cutscene, our characters will get reset, I believe. Oh no, I take it back. You know, our second character just went away, and we were given. Never mind. Here's Black Widow, and there's Bruce Banner. And we didn't have either of those characters a second ago. And of course, you know how this goes from here. It's just a matter of Captain America putting his mighty shield in the mighty shield switch. And that will end this part of the level for us. So with that said, I will see you next time in Germany as we go and face Loki once again in Stuttgart, but this time with a few different allies. See you then.